Hey everyone, in this class, it's going to be a shorter class, but we're going to work on a wonderful breathing exercise that only has 4 movements. So, I'm going to start here in one of our movements, which is Capoeira. Now, we're not going to incorporate a warm-up today because we're going to be doing relatively small movements. There is an AU involved, and you can do a very small level 1 AU if that's where you're at, and get bigger and bigger as we go through, because this exercise can be a warm-up, it can be a breathing tool, whatever you want it to be. So, again, as we build this, again, short sequence, short class, but very valuable. We're going to start in Capoeira. Then, from Capoeira, we are going to do an AU. Keeping in mind that I will be going kind of in a circle, so I'll adjust my body as I need to as we build this sequence. So, Capoeira to AU, and as I land my AU, I want to go down into a negativa. Okay? So, from here, I've got my negativa. Now I want to do a chisada de Angola. So I step over, here, down, and through. And I walk myself back up, and I'm right back here in Capoeira. All right? So, again, I have my Capoeira. I'm going to do an AU from here. If you have the control, that second foot, just bring it straight out into the negativa, the AU folha seca, okay? So I did Capoeira, AU, negativa, and the chisada, here. And coming up, and I'm right back in Capoeira. And you can see I've kind of gone around in a circle a little bit. But, very simple sequence. The breathing. This is where the breathing comes in. Now, I know that this is different than what we would do in a capoeira game, but this is very important to control your breath and make sure that you are regulating your breathing even when you're not thinking about it. It's starting to get you into the habit so that you don't hold your breath for 5 minutes during a capoeira game or you come out super winded. So the goal is that you're not super winded by the time we're done. All right? With this, you breathe in while you're upright. So that's your Capoeira and your negativa. You breathe out when you're inverted, which is your AU and your chisada de Angola. Okay? So the goal is to have as smooth a movement between these different pieces as possible and keeping that breath going. All right? So again, Capoeira, AU, negativa, chisada de Angola. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? For this class, we're going to do 4 one way and 4 the other way all together. And we're going to focus on our breath. All right? So you might not hear me breathing properly because I'm going to be calling out the movements and how you should be breathing, which is breathing out the whole time, but I'm going to do my best. Okay? Here we go. So, Capoeira, wherever your Capoeira is comfortable. If it's here, that's fine. But Capoeira here. And breathe in. AU and breathe out. Negativa, breathe in. Chisada de Angola, breathe out. Capoeira, breathe in. AU, breathe out. Negativa, breathe in. Chisada de Angola, breathe out. Capoeira in. AU out. Negativa in. Chisada de Angola out. Last one, Capoeira in. AU out. Negativa in, and chisada de Angola out. Good. Now, hopefully you were doing okay with that. We're going to go the other way now. All right? So this time, I went to my left last time. I'm going to go to my right this time, so make sure you're doing the other side. And again, depending on how warm you are, how much your body is able to move, big AUs, little AUs, as long as it's an AU, that's okay. All right? Other side, ready? Capoeira in. 4 times through. Au, out. Negativa in. Chizada, out. Cocorinha in. Au, out. Negativa in. Chizada, out. Cocorinha in. Au, out. Negativa in. Chizada, out. Cocorinha in. I lost count, so I'm going to say this is the last one. Au, out. Negativa in. And Chizada, out. And Cocorinha. Great work. I'm sorry if that last side was 3. I honestly lost count. It's a skill, I know. So, great work. Where this comes into play is challenge yourself. Set a timer. Go one way, 15 seconds straight, 30 seconds straight, a minute straight, 2, 5, 10, whatever it may be, but work your way up, but make sure you have enough gas in the tank to go the other side, all right? So work on this, work on controlling your breath. It's a great endurance strategy, a great endurance sequence. And with that, I'll see you in the next class.